Day 38 after the apocalypse, the girl woke to a strange kind of stillness. No shrill alarms, no predatory stares from the darkness. Even the hum of the diesel generator sounded almost gentle. After yesterday's bloody, costly victory bought with countless lives, this quiet felt obscenely luxurious. Almost unreal. She stayed in bed, not rushing to rise. Instead, she let herself soak in the soft rhythm of Lucky's breathing beside her, each puff like a tiny massage gun, smoothing over the jagged edges still lingering in her chest. Breakfast felt like a ceremony, a small celebration of survival. She boiled oatmeal in a small pot, fried a few slices of leftover luncheon meat, then, extravagance, she melted a knob of butter into the pan. The aroma filled the safe house, wrapping her in something primal and comforting. The hummingbird drone had been badly damaged in the fighting. Fixing it was priority one. She cradled its scarred body in her palms. Scratches covered its frame. One rotor was snapped, held together by tape. This little thing, with its last breath of battery, had brought back the intel that changed everything. A tragic, heroic run. She spent the morning carefully replacing parts, patching its shell. When it finally hummed to life in her hand again, its blue indicator steady, she exhaled a long breath she hadn't known she was holding. In the afternoon, she launched the reborn drone toward yesterday's battlefield. Over the scorched earth, military reinforcements had arrived. They stood in formation, no grand ceremony, just a flag slowly descending in the wind. An officer spoke through a loudspeaker, his words too faint to hear, but the solemnity reached through the screen, and the girl found herself straightening unconsciously. They were honoring the ones who had become beacons, human sacrifices traded for a chance. And in that silent resolve, they steeled the living for what came next. She watched through the drone's lens until the last moment. Then she turned it toward the farm. Alice and old Zhao had returned. The screen showed chaos, but the good kind. Old Zhao directing repairs on the barn. Sister Wang replanting the vegetable plots. Kids hauling debris. Everyone was exhausted, but their eyes held light. She patched through to Alice. Her voice was still weak, but her spirit was mending. It feels like home again, Alice said. Then, as if remembering something, she added, I'm sending you something. A silver USB drive slid into the drone's delivery bay. From the northern base's encrypted files, there's a place mentioned over and over, called the Valley of the Descended Gods. Might help you find answers. The drone returned. The drive gleamed cold under the light. She picked it up. The metal was cool against her fingertips. The Valley of the Descended Gods. It sounded like the origin point of the virus, the experiments, the madness, the sacrifice. What waited inside? A darker truth? A more hopeless future? She hesitated. Her finger hovered over the USB port. Then she pulled back. This piece, hard one, fragile, had just settled over her. She wasn't ready to shatter it. Not yet. At least today, she thought, I'll hold on to this. She locked the drive in the deepest drawer, as if sealing away a restless ghost. Outside, night fell. Tonight, the silence in the safe house felt warm. Real. Tomorrow's problems could wait until tomorrow.